Welcome to this week's Monkey Nut Punch podcast with me, your beautiful host, and Keith, your other host.
It's not quite insulting this week. It's
no,
not quite complimentary.
It's a fill your own gaps in, but insult or a compliment. So I just thought I'd do that.
There's a psychology thing in there, because if I'm filling it in with insults, it probably says more about me than it does you.
I wasn't going to say anything. So just a quick one. Let's. What have you been up to this week?
I went to Hong Kong. That's, I was in Hong Kong for a couple of days, which was kind of amazing, but expensive. Like really, really expensive. And of course, being me, forgot to check it was a public holiday. So there was a gazillion people everywhere. But it was cool. It was cool. So yes, and I still managed to watch a load of stuff, but we'll get into that. What?
Can you hear something? Can you hear something?
Hang on.
Say, hold up, wait a minute, something ain't right.
We let him out of the closet.
Or back in it.
I'll be honest with you. Hang on a second. Hold on. This is what I really wanted to do.
Put a chicken in and make her name and get.
That's what I really wanted to do. I want to do it. I'm just saying.
Sorry.
I can't fucking help myself sometimes.
I didn't even understand what that thing said.
Put a chicken in it, make her gay, make her lame. Something like
Put a
that.
chick in it, make her lame and gay. How are we doing?
Yeah, good. Good.
He's
Good to be
actually
back.
seen stuff. He's actually seen stuff.
He has
I
seen
mean,
stuff.
he's not up to date, but he's seen stuff.
I've seen stuff.
I've got it. Good news. Last night he was being sociable. Nigel was being sociable.
Did I go through a sliders portal or something? Am I in a slightly ulterior mode? Well, he has got the beard, so he could be like evil Nigel from the alternate universe that just so happens to be nice.
And you'll never know. Because I'm not going to divulge that. So, hello, people.
Hello. So you've been watching stuff. What have you been watching, Nigel?
Trying to figure out what sort of thing I'd like to sort of delve into and watch a little bit more of. So I know you guys have been speaking about Trek a lot, and as I don't know Trek very much at all, I now have Paramount Plus. So I went on there and it recommended a newer one. What was it called? I think. Can you remember the name of it? Star Trek. Is it New World or something?
New World. Yeah.
Strange New World.
Strange New World.
Yeah, I've watched 4 episodes of that, and I don't know what it is. It's not gripping me. The storylines are a little bit lackluster. There's nothing really happening in any of the episodes, if you see what I mean.
I can tell you what it is, Nige. It's shit.
It's like this. I don't know. Each episode is very minor.
Hang on.
Nothing
Did you watch Star Trek Picard?
I've seen all of those. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Did you watch Picard?
Yeah,
3
I've
seasons.
seen Picard.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I call that. I recommend that's a spin-off rather than Trek.
The first 2 seasons weren't even worth talking about, but the 3rd season is probably the closest thing we've had to real Star Trek in.
I did like the 3rd season of Picard, to be honest.
Yeah.
So I sort of flipped and went to Apple TV and had a little watch of Invasion. Watched a couple of episodes of that, and it's a little bit too slow for me.
Yeah, and also
I
they
might-
advertised Sam Neill, and he was only in it for one episode and got killed.
I might watch some more. I'll see how I feel. But I watched the first episode of Foundation today.
Watch that.
It was all right, actually. That feels like it's going somewhere. So there was something, even though it was first episode, it does feel like it's got something. Me being a bit of a normie, I would say, it sort of appeals, and there's something in it, I think, that is appealing. So I'm going to watch some more episodes, maybe after we finish this, actually.
Okay.
And we'll see. We'll see if it carries on a grip. Give it the 3-4 episode rule. See if it gets better.
You should. Yeah, I struggled with the Gail Dornick character because she didn't seem to take the role seriously. She seemed to smirk after delivering every line, like she was like, "I don't know what this means. This is bollocks."
Who's that?
Which kind of Gail Dornick? That's the Harry Selnick's
the prodigy.
Selden.
Yeah, Selden.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Strauss Selnick.
she gets better in season 3. I mean, I will say Foundation gets better as it goes. I quite enjoy season 3. Looking forward to season 4. So, which it does have, thankfully. It will be coming. So it is one worth investing in, Nige, because it has not been cancelled. So, which is good. Strange New Worlds, no, don't bother. It gets worse. Season 3 was dreadful.
So,
unless, of course, you want to see, because I know how much you love musicals, Nige. So there is a musical episode in season 2 with a Klingon boy band. Yep.
Let's just leave it there. Let's go on to our first story, shall we?
I'm stuck.
Hans Briggs, oh no.
No, I'm not talking
my
about
sentiment.
that. With season 4 of The Witcher approaching, showrunner Lauren Histrich has again defended the series' creative departure from Andreas Sapkowski's novels. In an interview with Dextero, she said fans are upset by the story changes, but remember the book and the video game still exist, so everyone can have their version. Histrich argued that the adaptation means transformation. TV storytelling requires connective tissues and forward motion, not restricted to not strict recreation. Her comments, however, reignited the debate over the fidelity versus interpretation. Oh, fucking hell. Especially given that Sapkowski once joked, I may have given them ideas, but they never listened. When the creator of your fucking show, your actual show, the person who's responsible for your stories, turns around and says, guys, you haven't listened to anything I've said, yeah? You got a problem. I'll give you an example. Last season of Game of Thrones, instead of getting George to, write the fucking outline, yeah? He doesn't have to write the books, he just had to write a fucking outline. That's what, 100 pages for the entire season.
You can't even do that.
Can't write. The man doesn't know how anymore.
No.
He's got his fingers full of food. He can't.
You couldn't even just have a conversation with someone who could fucking type. But so coming back to The Witcher, I watched the first season, and I would have preferred it if they'd have gone down, the creature of the fucking week thing, and then sprinkled in the story from the book, because that would have captured me a bit more than whatever the fuck they did.
You buggers made me watch that because I wasn't into it. And then you made me watch it, and about the most highlighting thing in it was a pair of quite nice tits. And that was about the highlight of the show. And then from then on in, no nudity, right? So no.
I'll be honest, I can't even remember that in Witcher.
What was her when she transforms from the ugly version of herself into the hot version of herself?
Oh, yeah, we watched series 1 of this and didn't go back. But the problem what they forget is, these producers and whatnot, what they forget is the reason why the Witcher show exists is because the source material is so good and people love the source material. That's the reason why the show actually exists. And then to divert away from that entirely and to go, go play the game. All right, they probably will, and this will die a death because of that.
Do you know what? I'll rephrase it, yeah? The creativity of the books outstrips the creativity of the people making the TV show, and they can't accept that. Yeah, it's that simple. Yeah, they looked at the thing and they didn't realize that they weren't being hired to make a show; they were being hired to adapt The Witcher. Yeah, because if they had put a show in front of Netflix and told them to make it, Netflix would have turned around and gone, "Nah, mate, sounds like bollocks. We'd rather make Cleopatra black."
You're implying that they have creativity. Anyone that comes out with everyone can have their version is so fucking dumb. They haven't got a creative bone in their goddamn body. I mean, season 4, which has been out for 2 days, 53% critics score on Rotten Tomatoes, 17% audience score.
I think it's lower than that.
It was 53 and 17 the other day, or yesterday. Henry Cavill left this show.
Yeah.
Because of this, right? And
he knew it was
Netflix,
coming,
in their infinite wisdom, shot a season 4 and 5 back to back. So no matter how bad this pans, and it is panning, there's another season of this horse shit. No, you know, when the most popular, you are making a TV series, arguably most people are going to know it from the game, right? Yes, there are books, and the game came from the books, but most people will probably recognize The Witcher from the game, right? So you kind of toe the line of the game. Everyone can have their version. Yes, in fan fucking fiction they can, but not a goddamn multi-billion-dollar fucking streaming show. You can't. What these people?
Sorry, did you say can't?
Well,
I heard can't. You said can't. I thought we were going to say something else. Right. It doesn't make any sense. You bought it for those stories. You bought it for the inbuilt fans.
Yep.
And then you decided you didn't need the story or the fans. Why did you not create something completely different? The Wizard. Oh, that's already happened.
How do these people keep their jobs, get the money, and who is trusting them? I mean, you know, anybody that comes out with a line like that when they are making a fucking TV series from source material that is popular should have been fired on the spot.
Yeah.
And people wonder why Hollywood is going because of delusional knobheads like that. It is delusional.
See it time and time again, though, don't we?
Yes, Nigel, and I don't get it. I don't get how it keeps happening.
They see a franchise that seems to be doing really well and very popular within certain circles, and they go, "Yeah, must do something with that." And then they go, "Can't just copy it. Let's make it our own," and then completely divulge from what they were buying.
It's set in Poland. It's clearly not diverse enough. There's not enough gay people in it. Why don't we put a trans person in it? Oh, we should also put a message about the environment in there. And we should make it subject to all the fucking presentism stuff that we fucking got, because that doesn't fucking sell, but we need it to sell for some reason.
But this march to wokeism, this march to changing the things and changing things to fit the thing, it doesn't work, and it's repeating. I mean, Gillette a few years ago lost $395 million dollars in the space of a week because of a disastrous advert, and they've never regained the height, right? So everybody looks at, you would think, no, we're never ever going to make that mistake. 2 years later, one of the most male bloody car brands out there did exactly the same thing, expecting different results. Do these people honestly think that they carry on? Eventually, we're just going to give up and surrender.
Do you think Henry Cavill's phoned up Liam Hemsworth and gone? Sorry, Liam Hemsworth's phoned up Henry Cavill and gone. Yeah, you're right, mate.
Yeah.
To which Cavill says, "I hope you got paid well."
Because it's a huge flop,
Massively,
and
yeah.
whoever greenlit a season 5, I mean, your main star leaves because it's not faithful to the bloody source material, and it was publicized hugely.
And the
tough.
creator of it says it's not faithful to the source material either. And I bet you, if you ask the guys at CD Projekt Red, they'd turn around and goes, "No, we wouldn't have done this. We didn't do this. We're never doing this."
Yeah.
But we don't know. It's annoying, but hey, these things happen.
It's just the line, Gareth. I can't get how these people actually say this in an interview. I think they're just doing it to bait people like us. I think they're
Any publicity is good publicity. That's their motto.
Yeah.
Not necessarily. On this instance, it's really not, because nobody's watching it. And those who don't like it, that's critics and audience alike.
Yeah.
So if the industry had any kind of, not just morals, if they had any kind of standards, people who worked on this and pushed these ideas should be judged on those ideas if they're going for jobs elsewhere to work on another project. And so they should go, "Oh, I've worked on X, Y, and Z," and they go, "Okay, but that was a flop, that was a flop, that was a flop because of what?" Okay, yeah, we don't want you. Let's get someone else. Everything you've worked on is a flop. We don't want you. And that's, if you're shit at your job, why are you getting hired? I don't understand it.
Yeah. Well, it's because they don't care. There's this expression that I use to describe people that I work with. There are de jures and de factos. De factos are good people at their job. De facto, yeah. And de jures, they're people who have been deemed to be good at their job, but aren't good at their job because they'd be de factos otherwise, yeah. These people are de jures. They are not good at their job. Someone deemed them good at their job, but it doesn't fucking tally with reality. And on that note, this one's for Lauren Hisrich.
Women, know your limits.
The BBC has officially confirmed Doctor Who will continue without Disney Plus as co-production partner after season 15, despite speculation that Disney deal might determine the show's fate. The BBC said the Doctor isn't going anywhere, and Doctor Who will return at Christmas 2026 with a new festive special written by fucking Russell T Davies, followed by more episodes to be announced. BBC drama director Lindsay Salt thanked Disney for the terrific collaboration, but reaffirmed the broadcaster's full commitment to keeping Doctor Who at the heart of the BBC.
Can I just say,
go on.
I found it quite ironic that they've said that Doctor Who isn't going anywhere, considering he goes everywhere.
You can't put him in the fuck down.
I am now going to translate this into actual English for you. Russell T Davies fucked up the ending on purpose, so he has been given one episode to fix it, so that we can then flog it to Amazon.
I'll be honest, I didn't even know Disney Plus was involved. I haven't watched Doctor Who since the previous Doctor got involved, because she was utter trash. The episodes were crap. The acting wasn't great. None of the stories kept our attention at all. And then it just we did watch the first episode of this, actually, and it was such a weird shit program. It was like a slow moving robot going down a hall or something along those lines. Or maybe that was a fever dream. I don't know, but it was
Might be. I don't know. I didn't watch them all, so it
was so shit. I think it was the first one, or that, and I just, it was so crap and boring and nothing to it, and I just went, stuff it. Can't be arsed. I haven't watched any more since.
Well, put it this way, Nigel, it was too woke for Disney.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
And so the rumor, although this is true because this just confirms it, Russell T Davies did not tell anybody that the regeneration was going to happen into Billy Piper. What they told Disney was you're just going to see him start regenerating. You're not going to see who he regenerates into.
Oh,
it was done deliberately. So the BBC Disney had pretty much fired him, right? Because Disney said we don't want anything. They wanted the back catalogue, and the BBC weren't going to give them to that. And they wanted a new showrunner. They wanted a new Doctor because he was too gay. And they wanted.
It's not, even if he wasn't gay, he'd just fucking cry at everything. He'd stub his toe coming out of the TARDIS. He'd cry.
So
he'd crush up a bit of paper. He'd cry.
Was that his persona in this? Like,
fucking irritating.
Oh yeah, he cried in every episode. He cried in every episode.
Flamboyant gay guy, even not a cool gay guy like fucking Captain Jack was. He
didn't tell anybody, right?
Oh,
so
yes.
This is ended, right? And the BBC can't sell this to anyone because right now it's not sellable. You've got this. Everyone, they're saying Billy Piper's not the Doctor. So this is exactly what is going to happen. In 2026, he has been brought back to fix what he created, right? You're going to have Billy Piper, David Tennant, right? That is obvious, right? And it's going to be David Tennant that then obviously, does whatever he does, regenerates into the new Doctor. At that point, Amazon. Amazon have been sold the entire back catalogue.
Can I point
something out quickly before you go any further? Because of the Amazon comment, you know that Chris Chibnall fucked off Amazon with the Amazon Kablam episode to watch the point that Amazon leaked it early one day.
Yep.
Just saying.
I also know that it's pretty certain that it's going to Amazon. But that's how they're going to do it. They haven't made the announcement yet because they wanted to see how this went down. But they needed to fix it. They haven't got the money to make Doctor Who. So the fact is that they made an announcement is that they're flogging it. At one point it was rumoured it was going to be Netflix, but apparently it is going to be Amazon, only because Amazon have been granted the full back catalogue, which is what they didn't do for Disney.
Which is everyone wants is the back catalogue. They want the classic Doctor Who back catalogue and the new season back catalogue. Because that's worth fucking fortune to them.
This Christmas special, it's a course correction. It's a fix.
Nigel.
Sorry,
all I was going to say is because initially you said Captain Jack, and my brain immediately went, a cross season with Pirates of the Caribbean would be amazing. Only to realise that you meant Harkness. But actually, I really, really like Torchwood. I prefer that to Doctor Who, and I would both myself and my wife were watching that avidly, and it was purely because we didn't even know to start with. We didn't even know it was tied in with Doctor Who at all.
Apart from the last episode where you hear the sound of the TARDIS and Jack runs off.
Yeah. We didn't realise. Well, we asked you, and you're like, "Oh yeah, it's this." Oh, okay, cool. And that's when we found out it was actually filmed in Cardiff, I believe. And then we went to the Cardiff Museum and all that sort of stuff. But I don't know why they can't go to back to that sort of era. And
don't wish Torchwood back right now because he would ruin that as well.
No, but I liked Jack's character. He was gay, sure. That didn't impact the story, and it didn't define the story. It shouldn't. It's just something, isn't it? The story itself defined the story, and that's fine. It's absolutely fine. And actually, out of the characters, Jack Harkness was one of my favourite. It's a shame because, they hooked me in with Matt Smith and his Doctor, and I watched it for him. And then after he left, it sort of slowly went downhill for me.
It wasn't
Capaldi, right? Capaldi was fucking brilliant as Doctor. Seriously,
the stories were weird.
No, the stories were good too.
Somewhere. Not all of
Yeah.
them.
Most of them were.
No, it was 50.
Most of them were. You've done the thing that you did with.
No,
with
I've watched them more
Matt Smith
recently.
versus Thingy.
No, I watched them recently.
Most of them were.
They're not. I mean, most of the 10th series is. There are moments in the Monk's 3-part episodes in series 10 that were great. The first Bill one is the 2-part season final with the Mondashian Cybermen isn't that good. It has good moments, but it isn't that good.
Why isn't it that good?
Go and watch it again. Go and watch it again.
I have watched that about 10 times, Keith.
I think it's too downtrodden. It's too bleak, and I think Doctor Who had moved on from that. And I think it's bleak in places. There are great moments every time Missy is interacting with herself. Effectively, that's great, but it is very, very bleak, and there is an underlying of.
It's not supposed to be
yes,
happy.
but I don't think that.
Mondasian Cybermen are fucking.
But that doesn't work.
They're practically victims.
Welcome
They've
to
had
Doctor
their
Who.
organs replaced one by
But
one.
that doesn't work for everybody. That
In this
doesn't work for
episode, we're
everybody.
going
And
to
I
have a
know,
barbecue and go home.
I know where he's coming from on this. I think it also contains one of the best episodes, which was the sequel to the 50th with the Zygons, and Capaldi delivers that speech about war.
I thought Capaldi
which
was
is
good.
phenomenal.
I
What
thought
about the one?
It's just middle way through. I think the last season for Capaldi,
Insane.
we just losing interest on it.
You're right, and you're right, Gareth. Heaven Sent is great. It contains some of the best episodes, but it also contained not great. Season 10 isn't that great as a whole, and I can understand why people were switched off. I like Capaldi as the Doctor, and he got better, and I like his final speech. I like his farewell, but you could see the BBC and Piers Wagner's fucking hands sort of going in within season 10, and controlling things and and pushing agendas and politics, and that very much is throughout the whole of season 10. But Heaven Sent is a phenomenal episode, but it is not going to be everybody's cup of tea, and it was a brave choice, but I can understand why a lot of people switched off from it. I agree with you, by the way, but I can see why everybody wouldn't. But I would say that it was hit and miss.
All I've got, the thing that ruins Matt Smith's era and his first season, James fucking Corden.
Was he in it? I didn't recognise.
2 episodes.
He was. I don't think they were that bad. What is it? Because we just don't like James Corden now? Because
yes, exactly. That's the point I'm making. That's the exact point I'm making.
Why?
I'm not
because he is a complete knob, and if you find out how he behaves in thing, it is absolutely true. He was kind of chased out of America.
Oh, I see. Right. So I was going to say, I don't actually mind the idea of the Doctor turning into Rose.
It's not. It's a double bluff.
Do you reckon?
Oh, I know it is. I know that Tennant's coming back. The BBC have not got the money to make Doctor Who. That's why the Disney deal happened. They have announced that they're going to be making more episodes, which means it's true that they are shipping it around right now. The heavy rumor is that it's Amazon and they've done the deal. But no one was going to pick it up without them course correcting and fixing what they left it in. And they've left it in a complete thing. Now, Russell T Davies has been brought back because David Tennant won't do it without him, is the rumour. Because he was fired.
Tennant is such a good actor.
He's a good actor, but he's a complete knob in real life now. He has been smacked around the head 3, 4, 5 times with the Loki pokey stick. Now, don't get me wrong, as an actor, I like him, and he was great in that recent thing about the phone hacking. But as a person, some of the stuff that he's come out with recently, I mean, the guy is... he is, it's his wife. I mean, his wife has got his hands so far up his fucking ass that, she's doing that. But Tennant wouldn't come back without Russell T Davies. So the BBC have brought back Russell T Davies because they needed Tennant to fix it. You come out with that one Christmas, you can advertise the Doctor and Rose back together again, right? Which works, right? It will be terrible, but what will happen is they will write it. They will get a proper regeneration into whoever they and now that they've done this and announced it, they can ship it. They can shop it around, but they're not going to be able to shop it around without giving the full back catalogue. They've lost that. But what the BBC needs to do is fire Piers Wagner and get a bloody decent head of drama. I mean, Piers Wagner, he has had one thing that I would consider a hit, right? One thing under his stewardship that's a hit. Because all of the Paradise series, they were all previous to him coming on board, right? Not his idea. The only thing that I think has been any good from the BBC drama in recent years is Ludwig.
Which hasn't come back yet.
It's coming back next year.
Next year? It was supposed to come back October this year.
It wasn't. It was out this year. It was only running the year.
No, it wasn't. It was last summer.
Was it? Has it really been that long?
I'm going to go and check. Let's move on to our next story.
I know it's finished filming.
This is for
You're a cunt.
Hang on. Actress Sydney Sweeney has finally addressed the rumours that she has been approached to play the next Bond girl in James Bond 26, teasing that she has had a bit more fun as James Bond as James Bond herself. Speaking to what the fuck kind of line is that? I'm not copying and pasting from this again. Speaking to Variety, Sweeney says he's a huge fan of the franchise, but hasn't been formally offered a role. Reports suggest that Jeff Bezos and director Denis Villeneuve are backing her involvement in the first Amazon-era Bond film slated for 2028, starring Keith. Fucking knees! Oh,
I'll do a better fucking job than Daniel Craig. I wouldn't be whinging about it. I'll be going around going, fucking through Rolex, driving Aston Martin. Yes, mate. Not whinging like a little crybaby bitch that Daniel Craig was. I happily will say that to his face. Sydney, did you see the dress this week, Gareth? Did you see that award show dress?
No,
you see, Nigel tried because I think he's scared that his wife's watching. Tried to fake that he didn't know who Sydney Sweeney was. It was like, yeah, didn't know. And as soon as I mentioned, I said, "Oh, yeah, no, that dress." He went, "Oh, what? The silver dress?" He fucking knows exactly who Sydney Sweeney is.
It's everywhere, isn't it?
And that was a good dress. I like how she says not formally offered, which means that they have had conversations. When Hollywood stars say, "I have not been formally offered," it means I've had a bit of a wink, just haven't had the proper contract through yet. In other words, Sydney Sweeney is the next Bond girl, and it's genius in my mind.
Oh, by the way, Ludwig, 2024 September.
So that was last year.
It was last year.
I thought it was this. Yes, you're right. But it'll be back next year. It is coming. It is coming. It's already been filmed and shot. So
yeah, it has been. That's the annoying thing. It was filmed and that. Anyway, let's talk about Sydney Sweeney's boobs.
I think things to discuss.
More important things.
I mean, Sydney Sweeney is unashamedly sort of shot down all these feminists that have a go at her and wearing that dress was very much making a statement. She is arguably, she's reportedly a Republican. Not that we're going to get into the politics, but again, she hasn't denied that. She seems to be a great big fuck you to Hollywood, and whereas a lot of Hollywood quietly criticize her, people love her because she is what she. I mean, she's a blonde bombshell. She makes great fucking adverts. She has great genes. She does not give a shit about the woke backlash. And I think if Bond is going to cast
Holy
her,
moly!
That Gav's just in the picture. Gav, do you need a moment? There's a cushion. There's a cushion behind you. But I think this is sending a message. So I'm thinking about the dress. I'm just picturizing it. It's sending a message.
Yeah, John.
Is that why you're not able to talk? I don't know.
Well, I'm just thinking about it. I'm slightly distracted because I'm just picturizing that dress, and I was slightly distracted every time I've seen it.
Just it's one of those things where you just like kind of, oh, dude, leave something to the imagination.
Why?
Please.
I am not complaining.
Everyone's going to be so upset when she gets married or a boyfriend, or yeah.
Yeah, but if it's true, and I think it is sending a message to the people that thought the next Bond was going to be, well,
Sydney Sweeney.
I mean, casting Sydney Sweeney
Could you
as a Bond
imagine that?
girl.
No, casting Sydney Sweeney as James Bond would be fucking hilarious because you'd be so fucking conflicted.
Yes, you would.
You'd be like, but it's the woman. It's Sydney Sweeney.
But she can act, and casting her as the next Bond girl is very much sending a message. So I think it's promising, and it's not because it's Sydney Sweeney, but it's what it's saying. So I think the next Bond movie might be back to a bit more like Pierce Brosnan era, which would be great. And she has to have a great name, like Ivana on Top or something along those lines. What was the one in GoldenEye?
Jane Blonde. I don't know.
The Ivana Top, or wasn't it Ivana Top? Something like
Xena on a Top was
Xena on a Top.
GoldenEye.
Brilliant.
I don't know.
But I think it's good news.
Have they confirmed who's going to play James Bond?
No.
It's Keith. It's not saying it. He's supposed not saying anything.
He's not allowed, is he?
Well,
He's not allowed
as
to
I
say
said,
anything.
Nigel, they could cast you and you'd still do a better job than Daniel Craig.
Maybe.
I mean, fucking hell.
They cut out the 15-minute scene when you're complaining to the car rental company. The fuck? Didn't give it a full. I asked for a full tank. I was in a fucking car chase. I ran out of fuel. I had to kill all of them. Dynamite grenades, the fucking lot. I emptied the boat of all the ordnance.
The only thing is, the one thing they're probably going to have to do is the next Bond car will be an electric car. It's like, nah, you're only going to get about 10 miles out of that with the way he drives it.
Yeah. Fun, mate.
It'd be a bloody Tesla as well.
Oh, God, they were.
They are terrible.
Jeff Bezos that friendly with Musk, or they're competitive?
Name another American brand that's making decent electric cars. Rivian.
No, I don't. I think there'll be the car chase car will be something like we'll have a V8 in it, but the one he uses from getting place to place will be the electric car.
I mean, for fuck's sake, Daniel Craig drove a Ford Focus or something, didn't he? In Casino Royale before he got the DBS. Like, he was driving around in a Ford. Says it all about fucking his era as Bond. It just says it all.
They got to stick with an Aston, really.
Yes.
They can't move away from that, and they got to keep sticking that classic one in as well because that's iconic.
I suspect that's what they're doing because again, I think this sends a message. I mean, I'm not saying it's going to be good, but I don't think it's going to be smacked by the wokey pokey stick, which is a good thing. I mean, if you're going to cast somebody like her in it, she's going to be in a bikini coming out the fucking sea at some point. Because
they've swapped her.
You have to do that.
I've got 3 possible names. I had to ask ChatGPT because my brain's not that fast at the moment because I'm trying to read the stories and prep all the stuff here. Anita Bosom. Brandy. This is one I like. Brandy Chesterton. But given the fact that she'll probably play American, Holly Peaks.
Yeah, that would work for me. That would work for me.
Sorry, I couldn't think of anything. My brain was like, I'm just fucking dry. Everything is dry up here.
Yeah. As you know, I can't come up with nicknames.
I couldn't come up with any on the spot then, so I had to cheat. So yes, it's that's going to be interesting. So Sydney Sweeney confirmed. We are going to confirm it on this podcast. I bet Nigel's next appearance on it. Okay, I don't because I don't know when it's going.
I'll be running a midget muscle bar or something, and I'll be the owner because I'm just slightly taller than him.
He was in the film Tiptoes with Gary Oldman and Matthew McConaughey and Kate Beckinsale.
Yeah.
Matthew McConaughey.
No.
And on that note. Right, it's quite fucking enough of that.
Good boy.
How did you put that
Also, I was going to
together
use that one. The only way I wasn't going to use that one is if we were talking about Rebecca Ferguson, then I'd use her.
Well, you know, we could talk about that bloody film she's been in recently. How's that for an excuse?
I've not. Well, next week.
Don't.
What?
It's
Don't watch it.
I'll talk about it.
Does she get boobs out in it?
No.
Oh, it's fucking crap then, isn't it?
Considering who's in the cast, it should be good. Sorry.
BBC has confirmed that The War Between the Land and the Sea, a new 5-part spin-off from Doctor Who, will debut in December 2025 on BBC One and iPlayer. Though the US Disney Plus viewers will have to wait until 2026, the show explores the global crisis between an ancient aquatic species that emerged from the sea and will focus on the organization Eunuch rather than the Doctor. I changed that to Eunuch.
Really?
They are fucking. It is fucking Eunuch now, isn't it? I don't know what. No one has picked up on that. None of the Doctor Who thingies have decided to change unit to Eunuch. It's perfect.
It's all a bunch of women and a handsome Arabic gentleman that may be or may not be bisexual, and it's basically all the women just fawning over him.
No balls.
And you know, Russell T Davis's private crush, Russell Tovey, is now going to be in this. Yeah, there was something creepy. You go back and watch him talking about him in the Doctor Who Confidential when he cast him in the Kylie Minogue episode.
Yeah.
Christmas special. Go back and watch that. And you know what you were sort of saying about him?
What?
Well, you know, you sort of like insinuated that Russell T Davies might have more to hide.
What? Like the producer that was highlighted in Reindeer, where everyone was focused on the woman, but the producer person was far fucking worse than she was. She looked tragic. Yeah, she looked tragic, but that producer was evil. And that looked more like Russell T fucking Davies, and that might be why he was so anal Z, Alonso.
Mm-hmm. But he's in this. I mean, I know Russell Tovey is gay, but even so, there is something slightly creepy. But
what is this spin-off then?
This is another spin-off of Doctor Who that they announced a couple of years ago, and this is actually meant to have come out like at the beginning of the year, but because the BBC thing's been so disastrous, and
Night.
you know,
I was gonna say, let's watch the trailer for Night.
Is this what this? I can see it says Disney Plus there, so I'm assuming this is what Disney worked on.
Have drawn us together.
this is a spin-off.
We could make a difference, you and I.
So no Doctor in this.
End the conflict between our species before it's too late.
I recognise that fella.
That's Russell Tovey.
I don't know why you chose me for any of this.
Yeah, this guy.
You have to stop!
Will you trust me, Barclay?
So he's not got a screwdriver, but he's going to save the day.
No, it'll be the woman.
Yeah, it'll be the woman.
It'll be the one in the wheelchair.
Oh wait, what, like an avatar?
No, not even. That was quite cool because he got like a fucking blue body, didn't he?
Oh yeah, it was super cool. No, I'll give it a chance, just like I did with the first episode of each Doctor. It's got to grip me though, because I don't mind a spin-off. That's what happened with Torchwood. We watched one episode and went, love that. So we just kept watching it till it was done. But this one, it's different. It hasn't got a Doctor in it. I hope the story is compelling. That's all I ask for in this day and age. A compelling story that keeps you on a journey and keeps you focused on it, so you don't, get distracted by your phone.
We'll have to have you
whatever.
back when it airs, but they're dumping it all in December on the same day on the iPlayer. Disney
Yeah.
Plus are only doing it because they're contractually obliged to do it, and they're not doing it till 2026, right? They're saying, it's going to air early. This was meant to air this year, and then they said, we're going to air it in 2026 because they didn't have any plans for Doctor Who, and now it's been brought back forward again because basically Disney said, air it.
Are they both going to drop it at the same time?
No, which is even more ridiculous. I mean, the trailer actually does make it look half good, but knowing who's written it and knowing how he doesn't give a shit about writing anymore, he just wants to send the message. This is the guy that brought back Davros, right? Kept him in a wheelchair and then got smacked around the head by, basically probably got, it's probably found out that there's things in his closet, and so he now wants to appear as as woke as possible, so people can say, he's not that bad, right? Because I think this is what it is. He turns around and goes that there's been a thing of like disabled people always been bad guys, right? I mean, he doesn't even understand Davros. I mean, Davros is not technically in a wheelchair. Davros is in a mobile maneuverable thing because of
machine.
Yeah.
He's the leader of the Daleks, right, Davros?
Yes.
No, he's the creator of the Daleks.
A creator. Okay.
They won't let him lead, despite
It's. I mean, you should have seen this interview, and it really annoys me because, basically Russell T Davies is saying that people are defined by their disability, and the backlash to what he's done, but he ignored it, and some of the comments that from real disabled people that were saying, how dare you define me by my thing, and it's some of the bitchisness comments that came back from him online. He thinks he's some kind of virtuous savior of everybody. This guy that, okay, the only thing that I have sympathy for him is that he probably did get quite a lot of discrimination when he was growing up as a gay man, right? And I can understand that, but the stuff that he comes out with now. So it looks good in the trailer, but I suspect it's going to be more of the same. And the last 2 seasons of Doctor Who have been awful.
Fucking gay.
So trailers,
Terribly gay.
I always find that the trailers, they just cherry pick the best bits, don't they, to make it look compelling.
Oh, that's
And
the
then
job of a
everything in
Disney
between
Plus
is just
trailer.
shit.
It's supposed to. It's an advert, isn't it? It's supposed to make
Yeah,
you
it is.
get excited for it. So yes.
Yeah, I mean it's intriguing because it's a spin-off, and I'm intrigued to see it really. But if the first episode doesn't grip me, I won't be watching anymore. It's going to be that simple, really.
I'm with you. I will watch the first episode. I might even watch it all the way through. I mean, did I watch every episode of Doctor Who season 2? I don't think I did, actually. The ones that I did see were awful. And I kind of skipped through the season final because, again, awful. The one episode that could have been good from season 2, and it was let down by the fact that it was Newty Cat while playing the Doctor, was that sequel to Midnight. That actually could have been his one good episode. But it was let down, although it did have Ho in from...
Yeah, they wasted him.
Yeah,
they fucking wasted him. He would have made a great kind of unit commander or something.
Yeah. Yeah. Ho not being Ho.
They did the same with Stephen Fry.
Yes.
So that's
They
annoying.
did.
Anyway, on that note,
My name is Jeff.
His name is Steven. Steven Spielberg is reuniting with his legendary collaborator John Williams for a brand new UFO film, marking their 30th collaboration in over 50 years. The unentitled original event film, written by David Coep, has wrapped filming and is slated for June of 2026. The cast includes Emily Blunt, Josh O'Connor, Coleman Domingo, Colin Firth, Eve Hewson, and Wyatt Russell. Williams, who is now 93, hinted at his retirement after Indiana Jones and the Dial of Dysentery, but couldn't resist with working with Steven Spielberg again, fitting on another story about humankind looking to the stars and going, we'll never get there given everything we're doing at the moment. It's all shit. I'm glad I'm 93 because I can shuffle off this mortal coil and things will get better. Sorry, did I say that a bit out loud?
Did you parrot that, or was that just AI intuition?
He parroted it. Yeah.
Okay. I had no idea about this until I saw this story pop up. I went, Steven Spielberg, UFO movie, John Williams. Okay, I'm slightly excited. I don't know what it is. I have no idea about it. Did you know about this?
I didn't know anything about this, and I'll be honest with you, Steven Spielberg's UFO stuff, with the exception of War of the Worlds, I don't like. Close Encounters, boring, E.T., pile of wank, space pedo, as I like calling him.
We had this argument last week. He's never gonna win this one. He's never gonna win this one. He can claim he doesn't like ET, and that's fine. But it's not a pile of wank.
John Carpenter's The Thing is a more heartwarming story. It really is. Men,
and Close Encounters of the Third Kind is iconic.
No, it's not. It's wank.
It is. It's not wank. It's a good movie.
It's wank, right? On an emotional level, moved me zero. Yeah, the thing with the fucking keyboard at the end, wank.
I can't help that you're
wank.
an automaton.
Not a fucking automaton. I can't even put the shiny light.
Even your wife doesn't understand. How can you not like E.T.? Seriously,
it's a space pedo.
It's just
fucking hides in the shed and talks to just the kids on their own. Then the fucking FBI turn up.
E.T. was a kid. E.T. was a kid. Yes, he was. It was his mum and dad that come and got him.
You had Chris Hansen to catch a fucking predator there.
That was his mum and dad that came to get him at the end.
Fellow fucking pedos taking him off before he gets caught.
I always assumed that E.T. was a youngling.
Yes, he
is. He'd be left behind. And
yes, and his mummy and daddy comes and gets him at the end.
That's how I'd assumed the film was.
That's why he forms the relationship with Elliot. How can you not like E.T.?
I just thought he was younger than Elliot. That was how I thought it was. That was just, but I didn't really put much thought into it.
I mean, I can understand why you find Close Encounters of the Third Kind boy. I quite like Close Encounters, but E.T. man, everyone likes E.T.
No, that thing is no. Sorry,
original Baby Yoda. No.
Fucking, I hate fucking Baby Yoda too. I'd fucking drop kick that cunt to fucking all the way to Dagobah and back.
It's good. Yeah.
What was that? You want some food? You want some food? Just stay there.
There's an ET ride, isn't there? Still, at one of these. I'm going to make him stay on it all day.
I've been on that ride. It was wank. I prefer the Fast and the Furious ride. That's so much better. And Nigel knows
now
why.
I know you're acting over the.
Oh, it was so fun.
There is a story behind why that is a much better ride. Do you know what the word is? Do you know what the word is that makes it a better ride? Family.
Gareth told us that before we went on the ride, and the next thing we see is VT, and people they're just talking about family on the VT.
And on the ride.
And on the ride, and the people walking you through talking about, oh my word.
You've just reminded me, talking of Fast and the Furious, you've just reminded me one of my favourite moments of the season final of Slow Horses, when the London Mayor quotes Donald Toretto.
Wait, we've got that later. We have that later. We will have that later.
But I'm quite excited about this because I like John Williams soundtracks, and it's Steven Spielberg doing a UFO film. Because unlike our illustrious leader up there, I like good films. I have good taste. And I appreciate that. You're the only person on the planet that doesn't like ET. You know that. You're like the only one.
All right, I'll give you an example of why people like ET, but they don't actually like ET. And I will say one word to you, which will summarise it, because imagine a film, that leaves no fucking cultural footprint, but it's very popular. Avatar.
You can't compare Avatar to ET.
Yes, I can.
Avatar, I would absolutely allow you to get away with saying that Avatar
has more in it than ET. Yeah?
No! E.T. is not the same as Avatar. Nowhere fucking near. E.T. was a much more iconic movie.
I don't know.
Avatar, I can hear why people call it a pile of wank. Because it kind of
Avatar
is.
A more iconic movie. It's one of the biggest grossing films of all time, which E.T. wasn't.
Not as much as Titanic.
Can I just tell you that Close Encounters?
No, I think it beat Titanic.
Kind is on iPlayer, free of charge to watch.
I know. It's a great movie.
You can be bored in your own home.
Not bored. It's a great movie.
I haven't seen it. I don't think I've seen Close Encounters, to be honest.
Watch it.
Do you know the bit that
Director's
gets me?
cut.
Do you know the bit that gets me? It's when he makes that fucking mountain out of mashed potato, and I'm thinking, that's gonna fucking stink. And how the fuck did you get like 17 bags of industrial mashed potato to make a mountain?
Do you know what's really funny? He seriously thought about this.
Also fucking thought about this. That's why I don't like it. It conform to logic.
This is the fucking argument we had when we came out of the fucking Walton Cinema, having just seen bloody Guardians of the Galaxy, and he couldn't get over the fucking helmet. It's like, I really love that movie. That fucking helmet is sitting there, and he's demonstrating about it. It's the helmet. Oh, Guardians of the Galaxy, where he takes off the helmet in space, he could not get over it. He could not get over it. It's like, that's the best Marvel film today. That bloody helmet.
Trust me. Trust
me.
This
is great. I haven't laughed this hard for a while.
Right.
He'll helmet you in a minute.
I don't think Nudge has been around for the time we used the music for the comments.
He has, because last time we said Nige 7 has painted a picture of a lion. Well done.
Oh, this is a Netflix comment.
It looked like a giraffe.
I've got a Chinese guy playing Amadeus Mozart in the new TV show. Is that real? I struggle now with reality.
I think he's alluding to the Indian guy playing Sir Isaac Newton. In Doctor Who.
A Chinese in it.
Actual, playing the piano. Like,
right. Do you know what? I want Chinese food now. Oh, look. Wave, Nigel.
Oh, yeah, well, I waved at people when they said hello. I didn't want to interrupt the chat.
No, that's fine. Nigel, have you seen Tron, Ares, and Come to Run?
Nope. Not seen Tron.
Don't watch Brave New World, the musical. Yes.
You know these two don't do musicals.
I can absolutely guarantee that there will be no musical watching from my part. At any point.
Mrs. You let me down, darling. You let me down. Go on, say it, but not too loud, please, because my eardrums.
Hello, Dave!
Right, thank you. I knew that was coming.
I did move back.
Nice to see you, Nigel. Nice to see you, Nigel. So, yes.
I would say hi, but I've seen he's already disappeared.
No, he only came to do a shameless plug.
He did.
He did. Saying that, I've got an email from another author who's interested in doing a shameless plug on our podcast. He sent me 3 of them. I've ignored them. We've lost Keith. His internet's gone, which either means a bird on the wire outside, or there's been a tsunami and it's destroyed his place where he lives.
The Hello Dave has blew his internet.
It has. So what I'm going to do at the moment is I am just going to quietly hide him on screen. So yeah, it went down after Capaldi.
Yeah,
I did lose the interest in after the Matt Smith one. Isn't it Regeneration? Doctor Who was dragged on for far too long. The cow has been overmilked like Star Wars. I don't know. Clever people can do lots of stuff with Doctor Who if they're that. Oh, yeah. There's been a power cut where Keith is. He will return, which is really annoying because the next section. Actually, we've got the trailer, but the next section after that, I kind of need him for. Off to play Alien Isolation on the Switch. Okay, cool. Oh, there you go. There's his shameless plug. Blade-Foot 3 and The Legend of Black Mamba are still out now on Amazon.
They're still out now.
Still out now. They've been out for ages.
They're not out now. They've been out a while.
Read that first bit of it. Hang on a second. Hi, Steve.
Hello, Steve.
I did
trying to wave at people when they're popping in and say hello. So, what did Tanith do with Jamie Lee Curtis?
Oh, hang on a second. I'm thinking this is the Sydney Sweeney.
Sweeney, yeah. She can't believe she saw the picture before Gareth.
I was working this week quite hard, I'll have you know. I didn't have time to perv over Sydney Sweeney. Predictions: Sydney Sweeney, new James Bond, Ivana Bang. Not a bad one. I don't think she'll be Russian though. So I'm going for something else. Nigel's being asked where dinner is. I don't know why you don't like E.T. I don't like E.T. It's wank. Starman with Jeff. What's his mush? Jeff Bridges is better. E.T. was the original Baby Yoda.
Yeah.
I thought E.T. was a kid too. How do you know he was a kid? Tell me the difference between a kid and a paedophile space alien hiding out in the woodshed. You can't, can you? Because you know why? Because you know deep down that I'm right. Yeah? Yes, Gareth wouldn't let us ride the ET ride. No. And the reason that the Fast and the Furious ride is better.
Family.
But the Avatar
to be fair, it was the best laugh. The family ride.
Yes. And then Angel's gone, hey, look, it's Nigel. And then I'm going to quote Aliens. They cut the power. How can they cut the power? Man, they're animals, but you shouldn't talk about people like that. Right.
Sydney
Next
Sweeney and Jamie Curtis hugged, says Tanith.
Okay.
That's where she got that from.
So, Keith, I'm going to call you Keith. I've got a trailer to watch here. It's Stranger Things.
Yeah, let's watch this. Sorry, I can't. I can't do a Keith voice. Sorry.
Stink food.
At long last, we can begin.
There's no time for us. There's no place for us. We're really starting to lose it. Being stuck in here. No end in
Jesus.
sight.
It's been so long since I've watched it, series 1. They have changed so much.
We find Vecna. We end this once and for all. Together.
Is that 11?
Yeah.
But she actually... She was a little bit... Got a little bit of power.
You don't get to write the ending. Not this time.
He's planning to end our world. And he's not gonna stop until we're drained of every last ounce of suffering.
Stay true to ourselves. Stay true to our friends.
Do it.
No matter the cost.
You are going to help me. One last time.
So they're out in the world now.
Yeah. Right. Let's hang on.
So I only thought about. So I've seen season 1. So big man's back. So
yes.
I've only seen season 1. A lot have happened since then. I didn't see the policeman. I'm assuming he's died at some point because I didn't see him.
No, he's still alive. Yeah, he was. The sheriff was in there.
I didn't see him in that. Was he?
Because he's skinny now. Yeah.
Is he?
He lost a lot of weight.
That's fine. I reckon.
Because he was in that Russian prison, so naturally the guy went, "That's a good time to lose some weight."
So she, 11. I think when I saw her in season 1, her powers were quite weak, and she was still learning things, I guess. Now she's got a hold of it. She sort of can do what she needs to do now. Oh, is that him?
Yeah.
That's him, yeah.
She's married now, by the way. That's how long.
And she drives herself. And she drives herself to work. And she has a kid, adopted though.
It's been that long since. Jesus.
It's been that fucking long, yeah.
It's nuts. You know what we were saying? What's going to be the song? It's Freddie.
I fucking love that.
I did as well. When I saw that, I went, great. Who's going to be? It's not. It was Kate Bush in season 4, and now it's Freddie, and I think that's apt. So
yeah,
I like that.
It's so just looking back through this. So my money is on Steve dying second to last episode. So sorry, one to last. Yes, the penultimate episode.
Do you think they're going to kill off Steve? Oh, I'm
I think they're going to kill off Steve, and I think they kill Hopper off in the last episode. The reason they kill Steve off, is it's the Captain Dallas thing. You think you're safe. You think you're safe. You're not safe.
But they already killed off what's his face in the last season. You know, Eddie, and that was really tough to watch. Actually, you can't kill Steve, man. Steve's all right.
No.
I think you're right, but I'm going to be gutted when it happens. I mean, I can see you killing off Hopper. I get it. I like Hopper, but I can see that happening. But Steve, man.
Which one's Steve?
He was the one that was a bit of a dick. He was the one that started off being a bit of a dick in season 1, but has kind of become a bit of a hero.
Was he slightly older than the others?
Yes. But he's all right. Yeah, he's become like... He looks after them. And even in season 1, he kind of, redeems himself towards the end.
Mm.
But
it's a little bit like... I keep thinking of the Goonies, where the older brother or older sister's boyfriend or whatever, he was a little dick, but then as they went through, he became a little bit better and nicer to the kids. It does look interesting. So is this the first season where this monster thing is outside of people's?
If you've got to watch season 4, because season 4 ends on a bit of a cliffhanger.
So I just thought, so season 1, it was he affected people's heads a bit like Freddy Krueger when people are asleep. I thought that's how he got them. He'd be infiltrating their head and he'll be affected that, and he's able to then manipulate them in real time from that. But it doesn't seem that way now.
Did you see season 4?
I haven't seen anything past season 1.
See, season 2 was a bit shit. Season 3
I think we watched
better.
the first episode of season 2 and went, it's a bit crap.
Season 2
we
was
didn't
a bit.
go back.
Season 2 was a bit wank. Season 3 was better with the Rooskies and the shop and the mall. Season 4 is pretty good because season 4 kind of goes back to its roots, and it has some great fucking characters in season 4. There's like this stoner in Native American dude that's great. I really liked his character.
Wow.
Yeah, he was brilliant. But the twist in season 4 is really fucking good as well. Season 4 is worth a watch. You should go back. You can skip season 2. Not a lot happens. Season 3 is better. Season 4 is epic. So season 4 is good. And yeah, it kind of ends. Yeah, kind of. It's out in the real world, but I'm not going to tell you any more than that because it ruins some of the best moments of season 4. But season 4 goes back to the roots, and season 4 kind of answers a lot of questions. It's worth watching. It's worth it. Granted that season 2 was shit, season 3 is better. I think
I'll see if I can persuade the wife to watch that again when she's back. Go through season 2, then 3. Yeah.
You can skip the whole 11 is with a load of other episode, which is just a wank episode. But season 2, it was a bit meh. 3 is infinitely better with Steve working in the mall, and then Steve makes a friend in the mall, working in the ice cream shop. All of the mall is great, and the secret fucking Russian lair under the mall is it's great. It's great. I really liked season 3. I loved season 4. Season 4 was really fucking good, actually.
Eddie. Everyone loves Eddie.
Oh, Eddie. Oh. Can't kill Steve, Gareth. I can't take it. Right? I found it difficult enough with Eddie.
Dustin will be fucking devastated. You know that, don't you?
Yes. Oh, he's got the whole never-ending story thing to come in season 3. Dude, you've got to watch season 3 because Dustin gets himself a girlfriend, and it's just that season 3 never-ending story. It's brilliant. It's one of the best moments.
Is Dustin's the one with the curly hair, right?
Yeah. But he has this girlfriend in season 3 that he's kind of like radio pals with, and there's just this scene where she makes him sing the never-ending story theme tune, and it is fucking fantastic. It's really good.
Well, from what I can see here,
yeah,
the production value in season 5 so much better than season 1.
I'm sure this is 4 years in the bloody making. I hope it's fucking good.
But this one,
yes.
Season 5 is.
Yes.
So between season 4 and season 5, it's been 4 years.
Near enough.
Jesus. I thought
that's why my memory's a bit hazy.
Well,
we've talked a lot about how the problem with streaming is there's too much of a gap. It's why we really like what we really liked about Paradise, and if you've never seen that, you really should see that. We really liked Paradise because one of the things they said is we're coming back next year. Right, you're not going to have to wait 2 years. We've got a season 2. We've got a season 3. We're coming back next year. We've got a beginning, a middle, and an end. It's all mapped out, and we're making it every year, which is what is great about Paradise. Paradise has one of the best fucking twists, right? And I turned it on thinking I was watching something, and it fucking was. It completely side swipes you. End of the first episode.
Yeah. End of the first episode, and then when you get to the end, you forget what the original we were there for, and then it gets revealed to you, and you go, "Fuck yeah, I remember that now."
I text him and go, Gareth, watch this, and it's the one time I made a recommendation, and he just went, "That was fucking great." So, it's really good. If you've never seen Paradise, go watch it on Disney Plus. Right, watch that before Foundation. It's only 8 episodes. It is fucking awesome. Don't Google it, Nige. Just watch it.
What it looks like, so I can find it.
Don't Google it. Don't watch trailer to it because it might ruin it. You've got to watch the first episode. It is amazing if you watch it.
So it says here it's American political thriller television series.
Yeah,
is that the right
that's
one?
misleading.
Is that right?
It is in the first episode.
It is, and it isn't.
And a sci-fi thriller, political drama, murder mystery, and sci-fi thriller all rolled into one.
It's not sci-fi in terms of aliens and all that shit. Just watch it. Don't read anything
Minority
more.
Report type.
Don't read anything more about it. Just watch it. You'll know what it is by the end of the first episode. Trust me.
Well, now I've got to log into Disney Plus and add it to my list.
Just
so
watch
I don't
it.
Forget.
Watch it after this show. Watch it. Watch it before you watch Foundation. Just trust us on this. Best TV series of this year.
So it's fucking right at the beginning of this year too. So 3 years since 3 years and 6 months since Stranger Things season 4. Fucking ridiculous that. Anyway,
Long time, huh?
No, very long time. So, Slow Horses or Tulsa King?
I haven't watched Tulsa King today because I was busy with my missus and haven't had a chance. So I haven't seen today's episode. I will make sure I catch up for next week. But Slow Horses.
Sorry, did you say busy with the missus?
Yes, not doing the good kind of busy with the missus. It's more busy with the missus, going to markets and buying things and cleaning up the kitchen and generally going to shopping malls in the middle of fucking hectic season.
So it wasn't your scheduled monthly coitus?
It was not my scheduled monthly coitus.
It's that, darling, I've been paid.
It's that time!
Time of the month, darling.
No, bend over and take one for England.
Anyway, that's
we scheduled this monthly in advance.
it's in the calendar, regular.
It's in the calendar on the wall.
Look. You come back, right? We have a Barney, and we can't get anything out. He's a bad influence.
I didn't say nothing.
Fine. Anywho, so we talk about Slow Horses.
Yes.
So I know there was an episode on Wednesday. I haven't seen that episode.
Oh no! Do you have to, I'm gonna have to boot you out so we can talk about it.
Do you know? You
I'll
know
remove
it's
my
obviously...
headphones. Something's going. Remind me what happened up to that episode.
The Libyan woman escaped.
She did through Piccadilly Circus underground and hoodwinked the absolute moron who's now in charge of the park, who's been put in there as a political thing, as far as I can tell. And her number 2 is sort of she's trying to call shots. He's override. You know, there's a bit of power thing going on there, isn't there? I just think up to that bit, as soon as she was doing what she was doing in custody, I was sitting there going, it's so obvious she knows what's going on. he's falling for everything she's saying, la 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 la. Why would you then also tell her you've put a tracker in the coat? You wouldn't let her know that. And also, why would you let her go down underneath and not have all the exits covered in case she isn't who she says she is? He did none of those things.
That's because Claude's an idiot.
Yes.
But nobody advised him to do that either. Although he's an idiot, the people around him shouldn't be. So nobody advised him to do that, and he's ignored it.
He's first desk, and that's what kind of is the reason he is able to do that. But Gareth, did you watch Down Century Road?
Yes.
Did you not enjoy that?
No.
I quite liked it. I liked the second episode.
It was all right, but there wasn't enough. There's like kind of there was the how can I put it, boss bitch woman a bit in there, especially starting off with the wife painted that one. He was always claiming his wife's painted. Oh, fuck off! I don't want to be hearing that shit. Yeah.
Yeah. I did quite enjoy. I thought I quite liked it, but it is different, obviously, than Slow Horses. But it is the same people.
Do you want me to remove my headphones so you guys can have a little chin wag about Slow Horses?
I'm going to hide you.
I see your back.
Look, there you go. I got rid of him. Shh. He'll never know. He's gonna fuck it.
The first thing, right, is I knew, because I'd known the ending of London Rules, I knew Claude was going. But I think he's coming back, unlike he doesn't in the novels, but I think he's coming back in this because sleazy ex-foreign secretary calls him, and we don't know what that was about.
Yeah. So let's go back to where we were. So woman escapes the Slow Horses. She then breaks into Libyan embassy with her cohorts. They then get the Libyan people, force them all into a panic room, phone Claude up and say, look, gives £100 million in cash and a safe passage out of here, and no one gets armed. And then River's fucking granddad, the bastard as they like calling him, Cartwright Senior, is like kind of, then you've got to forget that the sting in the tail too. You know, when they think everything's over, that's when you strike again, just so you know they know what's not in charge. That bit when it gets towards the end, fucking hell. Anyway, going back to the bit where the park is down and they've got a countdown and everything. It was like, they're going to strike. What do you call it? A religious gathering of sorts. So you had the mourning ceremony for all those people who were shot at the place. So they were going to go and do that. And it's annoying because I thought Nick Mohammed's character, who's the standing for Sadiq Khan, was going to have a bit more to it, but he didn't. I was quite annoyed with it because that kind of feels like he wasted the actor a bit.
I'm not sure that he's done with.
Okay.
I don't know if he's done with. I love though the bit where he's addressing them, and he absolutely quoted Dominic Toretto. I'm like, oh my god, that was. I mean, it was Sadiq Khan, a Sadiq Khan, but you can tell that Mick Herron doesn't like Sadiq Khan very much.
Yeah.
I really liked the final. I loved the bit with Lamb and what's her face outside the Libyan embassy, and you know he's go on like that, and you're just like, what are you up to, Lamb?
So you've got the two inciting incidents. You got the one at the Libyan embassy, and you got the one at the mourning thing for the people who died in the very first episode. The bit at the Libyan embassy where he's with what's her name, Standish, yeah, and she's like a little old fucking lady, yeah. And he's like, no, we need to go do something. We need to go in there and save them and this, that, and the other. And it's like kind of, all right then, off you trot. It's like, what?
Nobody's going to suspect a little old lady.
I was going to suspect a little, yeah, you go in there, you'll be fine. He goes, yeah, but they might shoot me. Well, they might, yeah. And it's like kind of, and the great thing is he's on the park bench and he went, if you were in the Libyan embassy, where would you run to? I would run down here. That's like, so it's great because he gets his car, he lets Standish go off and face like a shit ton of fucking armed soldiers, and he fucks off in his car to get around the back end. And she managed to persuade the Libyan girl, I think it's Tara or Tanya or whatever her name is, to surrender. But because the guy's out front, she legs it, and because she legs it, Lamb's just waiting for her. Literally, she runs around the corner straight into him. But this time, it's great because you hear him go, I can't fucking think of where she'd run to. You'd do a better job than me because you're a woman. You know, she'd run here. Okay, then that's where we're going. We're going to wait here and get her, which they did do, which was fantastic, and I enjoyed the hell out of that. And then you've got River Cartwright, Shirley, and Co. trying to defend the London mayor from the two guys who have broken in there with machine guns and whatnot. And Co, because Shirley's been asking for a gun all season and no one's given her one, so Co just slides her over the gun and he fucks off in the middle of a gunfight. And he's like, because Co knows what's going on. He's like, kind of this, like this guy's here's laying down suppressing fire to distract you, so the guy can come around from the back and blow you all to pieces. Yeah, and it's great because he does that, and then they take out the guy shooting at them, which is fantastic. They kind of relax. Old Nick Mohammed, not Sadiq Khan. Nick Mohammed's character's like, oh my god. He goes, oh yeah. And then the guy bursts around the corner. They all turn to look at him. Co just comes behind him. He's got that little fucking knife. It's like in the side of his neck really quickly, and down he goes. And then you've got River going, yeah. And then he walks off, and it's like, wow. He goes, you really thought that through. He goes, because that's amazing. He goes, yeah. And River's like, kind of, yeah, Shirley. He goes, that was a plan all along, wasn't it? It's just like, oh my god. And then you've got everything looks like it's settled down, and Cartwright Senior's like kind of stinging a tail when they think it's all settled. Take out a leader of sorts, or take out the person who's most responsible. But this sounds awful. I really didn't want Claude to die. I wanted him to be fired, but I didn't want him to die.
No, but it's the moment when River phones up Lamb. And he goes, there's going to be a sting of the tail. And Lamb's like, whatever. And then River actually sort of like goes through the logic. And then Lamb's like, shit. You can see it in Lamb's face. And Lamb goes, yeah, he's right.
He's right.
And I liked that bit.
Okay. And then he turns and goes, okay, who's the person who caused them the most amount of pain? And it turned out it was Claude. And that's the reason that they had gone for him, because he was the guy who provided the analysis, which caused all the shit in Libya, apparently.
But the moment, there's two moments I liked about this, and I don't know if you picked up on one of them. I didn't until I watched the episode again, and then picked up on the significance of it. So I admit I didn't spot it the first time. The second time I spotted it, and I thought, oh. But the bit, I mean, when River turns around and says how fucking good he is, he's not wrong. But I loved the whole Claude and Lamb meeting. The way Lamb sort of, starts smoking, and Claude's like all like taken back, and then he's walked out the door, and Lamb just puts up the thing and plays it. The way Claude comes back, and then Lamb just repeats back what Claude said to him. It's great, and it's like, and I loved it. It's like. And ho. I can't manage. What was it? I can't manage my Dropbox or something like that.
No, I can't manage my Deliveroo account.
Yeah, my Deliveroo account. That was a fucking great line. But did you notice the final shot?
Oh God, going.
Lamb's feet.
Oh yes, I did mention that because
So
he also mentioned. Also in the second season, he mentioned. The Stasi rounding up a couple of women and torturing them to death too.
So I think that story that he told was not, because he talks about the feet, and the fact that you see that feet, I think that was him, and he was caught by this, which you get I like because it gives you a whole new dimension on Lamb, and Lamb tries to not care, but he does care. He wants to protect them. I mean, he does not give a shit about Diane. But he wants to protect them, and it's a dimension to Lamb that I find interesting. And seeing those feet, I was like, oh shit, it was him.
So it's like what Standish said at the end of what was it, season 3, where he has the argument with her in the petrol station, where it's like kind of, you're only like this because you don't want to see people. You don't want people to see the fact that you do actually care. You do actually give a shit about them, and I think he does. And I think he he prefers working with the fuck ups because they're a little bit more grateful. They think a little bit more outside the box. Yeah. And he gets to run his own version of MI5 away from everything on his own terms.
But I also think he keeps River around because I actually think he's protecting River. And I think he does know that River's good. Because I don't think River is the fuck up that he fucks up, but it's usually because of other people. And it's a series of unfortunate events that kind of, you know, if River, I personally agree with River, the way River was acting when he's got the gun pointed, and surely should have just shut the fuck up. And River can shoot because, I mean, you know, when he saves Claude, it was bang into the arm and one straight into the freaking right in the center. So I think there's more of River to come. The trailer for they did give us quite a long trailer for the next season. That kind of looks good, and Lamb losing it as well looked interesting. I was like, oh, what the fuck's going on there? I'm looking forward to, but the fact that he brought back what's her face, you know, the disabled girl, lady that runs the archives, he brought her back. That's Lamb caring, right? So this is an act with Lamb, and the feet. That was what got me, and I went, oh my god, that story was true. Which just makes you appreciate Lamb in a different. Although he's still a sarcastic bastard, and I love him. And I love the fact that he goes for a piss, and it's just the way it's the way he beats Claude. It's pure Jackson Lamb, and it's great. Yeah. It is fun. I really liked this season. It was a bit darker than the other seasons, but I really enjoyed it. The paint pot is the standout moment for me, and the fact that the stabbing of the knife and just walking away like he hasn't done anything. It was a what?
Yeah.
I really. Go on.
Next season, the hunting. So I think you're probably going to see the fact that he cares a bit more about them in the next season because they're going to hunt down the slow horses. But ironically, they're going to use River's dad to fucking help them.
Yeah.
I don't know how, but it's going to be interesting. I like slow horses. It's really good show.
No, it's been brilliant. It was a really good season. I'm glad that it's got more seasons. There he is. Come in, Nige. Come back to us.
Come back, Nige. Come back to us, Nige.
So Jackson Lamb, you know, is a transgender woman.
Doesn't surprise me at all.
It moved over to Netflix, and now he's a black transgender woman in a wheelchair. Ticks all the boxes. Oh, he's a lesbian too, and she's a lesbian. Sorry. So
just go with it. Piss off, everybody.
What was I going to say?
Don't know.
What's the bloody thing you actually throw me out?
Tulsa King, you were going to mention.
Tulsa King. I watched it today. You didn't watch it. It's really good.
Okay.
So I've seen it. Like, you know, that it's available to watch. What's it
that's
about?
not the same as watching it, Nige. I've seen
you
the
never
book
seen Tulsa King?
I've never read it.
No.
Dude, you are missing out on Stallone.
Have you seen Mobland? Right.
No.
Buy yourself a month's worth of Paramount Plus. Watch Mobland and Tulsa King. You'll get your money's worth.
Oh, I've got
seriously
Paramount Plus. So I get Paramount Plus for 2 years for free through my phone contract.
Oh, then fucking watch Tulsa King and Mobland.
Tulsa King is Stallone playing a mafia boss that has been in jail for the last 25 years for taking the rap and not grassing, and then gets sent to Tulsa and basically finds a bunch of quirky characters and becomes the gangster fucking mafia boss of Tulsa. And Stallone was born to play. The part was made for him, and it's fucking great. And here's the thing: season 3 is going to have Samuel L. motherfucking Jackson in it, and they're spinning it off into his own series. So, although has he turned up now, Gath? Tell me he's in this bloody episode.
No.
Oh shit. We know he's coming. But
is it the look in his face?
Season 3 has been fantastic. And Stallone in this role is just he's brilliant. and it's really good. Season 1 and 2 were really good. Season 3 so far has been great. It's slightly comedic, serious as well, and it's got a lot of drama. But I really really enjoyed it, and Stallone, as I said, fucking great in this. The fact how old he is, and he's there, and you wouldn't fuck with him in this. And out of all of them, all of these stars, you kind of believe it with Stallone. Like, you just wouldn't. And it's great. It's great. Watch Tulsa King. You'll like it, nice. It's good. But watch Paradise first. Watch Paradise. You will love it. Trust me.
Okay. I've got some recommendations to watch.
Best TV series of the year. Best
Paradise,
TV series
really?
of the year. It's really,
so
really good.
Should I not watch episode 2 of the one I started today?
No,
You'll enjoy Foundation, but you've got to watch Paradise, and do it before you Google it and it gets ruined, because the thing that made me stand up and go, "Oh," is what happens at the end of episode 1, and it's a different show after that. So stick with it through episode 1, but it is a different show after episode 1. And it's got a big old cast. There's quite a lot of famous people in it. So there's quite a lot of well-knowns in it. You'll recognise some people in it. But it's great. And it's great from the minute it starts. It's only 8 episodes, but it is good from the moment it starts to the moment it ends. And I cannot wait for season 2.
I do prefer series that only have 8 to 10 episodes, and it's just full, rather than this waffly nonsense that you used to get. Smallville, for example.
Yeah. It is
odd
mystery
here and there, but waffle.
It is mystery box, but it answers the questions, right? Unlike a lot of these things that never answer the questions, this answers the questions. It answers more, but it answers it. So you don't go 5 weeks without knowing. It'll allude to a mystery, then it'll answer it in the next episode, which is why we liked it. It's just really well written, and it's got a great bunch of interesting characters. That's all I'm going to say. I don't want to ruin it for you, because it's rather unique in its conception.
Oh yeah, it's on my list. It's on my list now. It's on my radar.
Right. So, I watched Deep Space Nine at the end of last season 4 and the beginning of season 5. I described the end of last season 4 as Odo gets a cock and balls, and Martok's a Jello dessert, I think, for the Americans. Watched it, and I don't understand something. Yeah.
Go on.
At the beginning of season 4, Gowron, has Worf on his fucking ship, has a talk to him, and says, "You know what? You should be part of the Klingon Empire. We're going to be doing great things, Worf. Come join us. We're going to kick some Dominion ass. You're going to love it. Battles, glory, women, sex, booze, murdering. Who doesn't want that?" To which Worf turns around and goes, "No, I'm all right, mate." So he does that, has a conversation, pisses him off, pisses him off something chronic, So at the beginning of episode 5, they've modified everyone to look like a Klingon, and it works now because Odo's fucking solid, and he's got a cock and balls, so he can, and he, what do you call it? He looks right past Worf.
I know, but I get it. I know. I picked up
Worf
on that, but
Worf didn't do anything to change. But hang on a second, Cisco's in fucking disguise. Worf isn't. Ow!
I agree with you, but he has got his hair down. He has got his hair down. But
that makes all the fucking difference.
Probably has Gowron's most hammy moment in it, and I love it. It's the eyes. It's everything. It's like, "Congratulations to you and your house." It's so hammy. It's brilliant. It is brilliant. It's like, "Congratulations to you and your house." And it's the eyes. It's I mean, it's so hammy. It is hammy, but it's brilliant.
So, question for you two then.
Yeah.
I've started to think, I'm going to watch some of this stuff that you two have been talking about. Out of the Star Treks, the newer ones, because I know there's a load of original ones that I just won't have the time to get through. Deep Space Nine is the one where I should focus on.
Deep Space Nine is the one that has the most interesting three-dimensional characters. They don't always get
stories,
along.
Right?
Yes. Well,
characters
Voyager has some great stories, but character-wise, it's got the best set of characters.
I think they're, from what I saw earlier on Paramount Plus, they're pretty much all on there.
Yes, they are. I've been watching them on Netflix. They're not on Netflix in the UK.
I don't know. They are.
They are on Netflix.
Yeah, on Netflix.
I know, Paramount, yeah.
But Deep Space Nine has the best set of characters. So you get Quark, who is this. On paper, you should hate him. You end up loving him, and I mean, he does despicable things at times. But he ends up just being a great character that you end up actually really liking. Julian Bashir starts off as really annoying, and he kind of is annoying, but you kind of end up liking him. But they ease you into it. You will, in the first season, you will hate certain characters, but by the third season, you might like them.
Is it similar to what you were just saying? So there's a limited amount of episodes in each series?
No, there is a lot of episodes.
There's a lot. There's a lot.
They are 20, but there is probably more great episodes in those seasons than there are in any other show. There is an episode early on in season 4 that if you don't cry, Nigel, you are not human. It has
been said,
and you will cry because you're a father. I'm not a father, and I cry. You're a father. You will cry. And I trust me, you will.
Well, to be fair, it has been said by my wife.
You will. It is a really, really brilliantly acted, brilliantly written, emotional episode, and I won't say more because you have to watch it.
Yeah, I'd have to get to
me,
that
Deep
point.
Space Nine has the best set of characters.
Mm-hmm.
Odo's great. You know Odo's great. I like Odo. You like all the characters eventually. It takes time. Descartes, one of the best bad guys ever on TV, like fucking ever.
Yeah.
He is
Descartes.
a seriously good bad guy. Yeah, Descartes.
Ducat.
So, but again, he
Ducat.
doesn't immediately become a bad guy.
Okay.
And then you've got Waum, who is again brilliantly played by an actor that plays other characters in Star Trek, but this was one of his better ones. It's great. And if you like ship porn from season 3 onwards, one of the most awesome shows.
But whatever you do not think about scale.
Yeah, never think. Yeah.
It fucks you up if you think about scale because it does not work. Fucking Defiant changes shape to be like 150 meters to like 400 fucking meters. It's not. It drives me nuts. I've noticed it so much. Yeah, it was like they had a Klingon bird of prey docked at the thing. Yeah, and I'm like, no, that's not the right size. And I was like, no, stop it, Gareth. You're going to ruin the experience.
I think, from my perspective, I wouldn't have a clue how big these things are meant to be, so I wouldn't be able to.
You'll start noticing things, but I think even though they are long seasons, out of all the Star Trek shows, it probably has the most decent episodes in a season than any of the other shows. That there are more good episodes in those 22 runs than there are in any of the other Star Trek shows.
Are they quite short?
No, they're 44 minute episodes, but it's the stories that they tell, Nige. And you do the season 1 early on, season 1, coming into this and not being a Trekkie, you'll see this in a different light and you'll probably enjoy it more than a lot of Trekkies did because it was very different to anything else. But actually, because you never really had conflict between the characters, and you get conflict here, and it works. And like all the characters are not clean cut. They're not goody two shoes, all from Earth or the Federation, and all behave in the same way. I mean, Quark is a bloody selling sex in holodecks and things like that, and they don't fucking mince their words. They Quark has bar girls working in his thing, which he flogs out. He's a bit of a pimp, and on paper you should hate him, but you end up loving him. Because he has these moments, and
then you've got what's his mush, Garrick the gay tailor.
Oh, Garrick's great.
He's great because Garrick's this gay tailor. He's got his thing for Julian Bashir, but they never make anything of it. I don't even think Julian's fucking figured it. I don't ever think Julian ever figures it out either.
No,
but everyone else knows. Everyone fucking else knows.
But again, Garrick works as a character, and and again, you really shouldn't like him. And he has moments, but then by the end of it, you sympathise with him. The thing is, there are characters that you shouldn't like, and at first you don't, but you end up. And that's what I like about Deep Space Nine is it's the one show that takes you on a journey. The characters are very, very different by the end of the show. And, as I said, they're not all clean cut. Kira was a goddamn terrorist. And you believe, you're on her side as the terrorist, but she was a terrorist. And there's all that moral stuff that comes with that. And Star Trek had never done that before. It never dealt with that kind of moral questioning on an ongoing basis.
I think there's a bit where Sisko's having a conversation one, and he sums it up really well. He goes back on Earth, goes Starfleet, looks out the window, they see a paradise. Yeah, everything's nice, clean, easy to understand. This, that, and the other. Goes, but out here, it goes. It's not so easy. It's not so clean. Yeah, it doesn't. We don't have that luxury that they have of looking out at paradise. We need to make sure that everything's fine here, so they can keep their fucking paradise. It's yeah.
I agree with you. It's the most human show, Nigel. It's the most. I mean, Gareth hit it on the head, and that's what it deals with. If you're going to watch any Trek show, and Gareth and I, because before I rewatched this again, I was always sort of like, oh, I loved Voyager, and I still love Janeway as a character, but actually, I'd forgotten how much I love all the characters in this show.
Yeah.
So Deep Space Nine is a good one to.
Is the one, yeah.
And it kind of changes halfway through. So the first two seasons are very similar. Then you have this transition season in season 3 as the actual looming threat becomes apparent, right? And then by season 4, they did something that they'd never done in Star Trek. And season 4 onwards, it gets darker, but it gets darker in an interesting way, and they deal with it. And there are some fantastic stories.
I can see here, season 1 was 1993. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yes.
And so you've got 7 seasons here.
Yes.
Have they? I've only got 7 seasons.
The last 12 episodes of season 7 are all one story. So it kind of goes serialized after that. But the episode before it does that, brilliant episode.
Did you say season 12?
No, like the last 12 episodes of season 7 are like one story. But there's an episode just before that is a standalone episode, and it's still one of my favourites.
Oh, this fella rings a bell. The one with the
Which
weird
one's
eye.
that?
This guy.
Yeah, that's Nog. And again, Nog has one of the best character journeys throughout of all of the characters in the show. He goes from being basically a delinquent kid to being an ensign on a starship. And I mean, it's the other thing about the show, which one of the things I find so sad about watching it now is half of them are dead, including him. And it's strange because he was a really nice bloke in real life, but his character Nog is great. I love Nog.
See, the way when you guys were mentioning Deep Space Nine, I thought it was a more recent series that they've carried on and maybe decided to revitalize.
We've gone back to watch it because I think it's one of the better ones. The thing is, you've got Voyager, and I think seasons 3, 4, and 5 are great. but 6 and 7, not so much. Yeah.
Oh, I can see Voyager's on here.
Deep Space Nine hits season 3. It's like shit's coming, and then season 4 it happens, and then season 5 starts building up. Season 6, I think the shit hits the fan properly in season 6, and season 7 they resolve it.
But and they did things like things that happen to characters in Deep Space Nine continue, which they'd never done in the show. You know, in Next Gen, it kind of reset after every episode, but what characters do in Deep Space Nine has a knock-on effect. And
My wife's giving you shit, Nigel.
I know.
It might not be.
I just
it
don't
might
know,
not
sorry.
be. It just, if you're going to do any Star Trek show, do DS9. It's the best. It has the best. There are some fantastic two-parters in Voyager, and I know which one he's going to say, and it is stand out one of the best. Year of Hell.
Oh, what we're talking about? Year of Hell is Year of Hell is the best. It's pretty much you can watch that on its own.
Yes,
you could watch that on its own. Year of Hell. It's like that episode of Doctor Who with the thing. You can watch it on its own.
And I like Voyager characters, but actually, I'd want to have a drink with most of the DS9 characters, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
You know, I'd love to go for a pint with Chief O'Brien, or I'd love to go. You know, on a bender with Nog, because you know you're going to have fun. Kira's an interesting. I'd love to meet these characters, and you know they are They are 3-dimensional characters. That was the thing that Deep Space Nine nailed so well, was its characterization. And it created a world that you'd never seen in Star Trek. It created a real, believable world. And it wasn't all shiny boots, as Gareth said. They're not all shiny, bright, good characters. There are some arseholes in Deep Space Nine, but they work.
And really even on the good side, they've got arseholes. Eddington's a great one.
The two Eddington episodes are again. You see, you know, whereas all the captains they might defy the rules slightly, right? You know, Kirk was always that one that would bend the rules, but he would bend the rules for the right reason. Some of the stuff that Cisco does is not always quite so clear cut. and when he goes after Eddington, that's not clear cut. That's like, I'm not sure I would have done that. I think you'd enjoy Deep Space Nine. Not every episode. There are some real bad episodes. Yeah. But consistently, Deep Space Nine was good.
So, now I'm looking at these other Star Trek series. I do recognise the people in the original one with James T. Kirk and Spock and Scotty. Is it these guys?
That's McCoy. That's the triangle. That's Kirk, McCoy, and Spock. So that was
I recognise them.
The three leads.
I never watched it, but I do remember seeing things.
Well, you see, the one that you're watching now, or were watching and couldn't get into, is set before that.
Oh, is it?
Even though, don't get me into that. Look, hang on, Biffer. We're easing him in. All right,
we're easing
him in. We know, but let him do Deep Space Nine yet, because it's not that bad.
And where can I watch Babylon 5?
Gareth. Gareth was my dealer in college. Gareth. Right. He. I mean, he would have made a damn good a proper drug dealer in college, because he was like, "Hey, son, watch this. Have a taste of this." Right. Lends me the first fucking video, and I was like, "Shit, this is quite good. Can I have another one?" Yeah. Here you go. Right. And then it's like, okay, all right. Now it's going to cost you. Season 3 and Season 4 of Babylon 5 are still some of the best television ever written. But it is very sci-fi.
I'll be honest with you. When you watch it, compare it to Lord of the Rings. It's closer to fucking Lord of the Rings than it is to fucking Star Trek, especially when you deal with the old ones.
you know when we talk about great speeches, right? And we
Oh,
often
fuck
refer to
me.
Doctor Who, but the one fucking speech that I have never ever forgotten, and purely because it has the best line ever, is Susan Ivanova. Basically, God sent me. And when you know that in context, you are sitting there, and it's very rare that I ever watch a TV program and get so engrossed that you go, fuck yeah. That is one of those rare moments when you just go, fuck yes, she did. It's one of the greatest speeches ever written for TV, I think. Susan Ivanova's speech.
And there was Jakar's one where he gets kicked off the council.
Yes, but that has a very different... That is a very different emotional thing. And yes, it's good, but it has a different emotional tone. Susan Ivanova's speech is one of the best fuck yeah speeches ever delivered. And she delivers it so fucking well. But whilst I know what Biffa is saying is to be true, Deep Space Nine has a place. And in Star Trek canon, it is I am Death Incarnate. God sent me.
I think you've mentioned that speech before, actually, way back. I do remember you saying something like that.
I remember phoning him up because he knew, right? He knew, and he goes, "Watch the episode and call me." And I remember just going, "Fuck." And I remember it because he wouldn't, because we used to watch Deep Space Nine, right? And he was going, it's good, but it's not as good as Babylon 5. And I'd only ever seen like the first opening episode. And at the time, I'd never really watched it properly. So all I saw was really cheesy effects. And he made me watch it again. And thank fucking God he did. And thank God he made me go through the first season, because once you get through that first season and Sheridan turns up, oh my God. But I mean, don't get me wrong. If I had,
see if it's on Apple TV or not.
Are you going to play it? Are you just going to do it?
I'm going to play it. So this is the context. Yeah, there's been a massive war between two ancient alien races. Yeah, they've managed to survive this. Earth has now become a military state, and they've started attacking civilians. And somehow, the Earth Alliance have managed to find Shadow Tech, which is like the big scary bad guys, carve it up and put it on their destroyers, and they've been using it to hunt down and destroy the Earth ships that are trying to reclaim all the colonies.
So basically, the Nazis are running Earth.
Oh,
yeah,
and she's not.
Oh
yeah,
no!
So the good guys have got these ships. They're really like fast, really agile. They're called the White Stars. Yeah, and she's taken all of them to take these shadow destroyers out. And she's just been told to surrender, turn around, go back, whatever. And she's like, "No, I'm not fucking having it."
Negative on surrender. We will not stand down.
Who is this? Identify yourself.
Who am I? I am Susan Ivanova, Commander, daughter of Andrei and Sophie Ivanov. I am the right hand of vengeance, and the boot that is gonna kick your sorry ass all the way back to Earth, sweetheart. I am death incarnate, and the last living thing that you are ever going to see. God sent me.
It's the bit when you think she's done, and then she goes, "God sent me."
God sent me, and then
and she carries it through.
Oh, it costs them, but yeah,
it does. Cost them.
Yeah.
But you've got to watch Deep Space Nine first, and then if you feel like get into Babylon 5, you have to see. You see again. I love the Defiant, and then Gareth says, "No." Right, because you ain't seen nothing yet.
The
and he
White
was
Star
right.
can fucking take the Defiant. It's faster.
Yeah, I'll give you that. Yeah, White Stars are brilliant. But yeah, watch Deep Space. You can be Knack next week, can't you? Have we got you for 2?
Can we get Nigel?
Can we get you back next week?
I think I'm available.
Because the cat's away.
So the mice are coming out to play.
So the mice can come out and play, Nige.
I think I'm available. I'll
You
have a
are
chat with
available.
you guys during the week.
Yeah, I want to see his reaction. You've got to watch the first episode of Paradise. I'm giving you homework. Watch the first episode. I want your reaction at the end of it. Because his reaction was good. Mine was like, what the fuck have I just watched? This is awesome. So yeah, go and watch it. Are we going to wrap it?
Yeah, time to put a bow on it. We went a lot longer than normal.
That's because we were passionate about these shows. It says something about modern TV.
E.T.'s still a space pedo, and I'll leave it there. That's the final words.
And on that note.
Keep on up.